Alright guys, day 2. Fixing to start on the cold side. Brad's actually going around right now, and I'm like zoomed in on your back. I'm getting the sponsor in the camera, you know, on the shirt there. Make LSX Innovations happy. But Brad's coming around and marking where all the exhaust pipes are going to be cut off here. Kind of like we did on the kind of like we did when we did the NA exhaust. You can see his marks there. They'll be cut off just right outside the fender line there. But anyway, once that's done, like I said, he's making a few little tweaks here and there on the hot side that we did yesterday. And then we're going to get started on the cold side. So we're going to get all these tweaks done and we'll be back. So we're just addressing a few issues to finish up here. One of the issues was the upper radiator hose here was all over the turbo. So what we've done is took it loose where I can pull it back like this. And Brad actually found one of these couplers he had. So we're going to cut a piece of hose to go right there into the coupler, and then it'll attach to that hose. You won't even really be able to notice it except for the 2 clamps on it. So I'm gonna get that done, and then we trimmed a little bit off of this end where we could push it back on. It was way out here touching the turbine housing. It's got a little kink. I think what I'm gonna do is loosen this clamp where I can kind of twist the hose up, so the hose will kind of go up and then tuck against the radiator here. And I'm probably going to flip this nut and bolt around where the bolt's on the back side here, so I don't risk it rubbing a hole in the that bolt rubbing a hole in the radiator hose. Alright, so up here on the hose, we got that all straightened out. Our coupler's right here. I didn't bring clamps with me, so I don't have those on right now, but you know, we'll just clamp it here, here, and here. And you can see we got clearance now. I'm probably going to drill a hole right here, put a zip tie to hold that back, and that gives us probably a 1/2 inch of clearance there. And I mean, we got plenty of clearance here. And when the engine torques up, it's not going to move a lot. We got it on poly mounts, but what little it does move, it's going to come up this way and just increase clearance. So yep, we're good there. Spin this guy around. Well, yeah, if we run it like that, that puts it a little closer, but again, the engine's going to hop up this way and we should be good once it's tied back there. We don't have to run that all the way either when we do it something like that. Alright, it's intercooler modification time. So here's what's going on, guys. When I bought this intercooler, I wanted the thicker core and I wanted the cheaper price. The company I got this from, you can go back and look in the video where I linked all these parts, but the company I got this from, they had one where the pipe come out the top, but it was $100 more and it was only a 2.5 inch thick core. I wanted this wider 3.5 inch core, so I ended up buying the one that comes out backwards and saved $100, got the thicker core that I wanted. But that means we got to cut this guy off and move it up here where it's coming straight out the top. So that's what Brad's doing right now. He's cutting that off, and we're gonna have to hole saw a hole here. We're gonna have to patch a hole here. That probably won't happen today, but you guys get the picture. They get the freaking picture. It's gonna be the comments, man, in the video or in the comment section. You ruined that radiator, or you ruined that intercooler. Keyboard warriors, you ruined it. So he's figured out where that's gonna go, guys. He is just freaking Brad's just so awesome with this damn cut off wheel. So he's already got the, you know, he's notched it out there to fit on the crown of that. All he's got to do now is cut a hole in the top with a bandsaw, or I mean with a hole saw, and weld that sumbitch on there, and then weld a plate on the back side, and intercooler's ready to rock. Hey, Ray just rolled up in the Nova. What's up, Unky Ray?
Hey, nice weather we're having.
Beautiful.
Got her cut off. Y'all actually doing something without me?
Yep, and now that you're here, you get to jump.
Bring breakfast?
Yeah.
Now that you're here, you get to jump in the truck with us, and we got to go buy a hole saw. We switched over to aluminum, guys. Working on this Coldside now. We got our bullhorn off. So we got our 3.75 inch to 3 inch coupler. Brad's over here working on the charge pipe. This man holds pipe in his hands.
He's really good at it.
He is, ain't he? Look at him. Just the right size.
I know.
Of a mason. All kinds of people.
Mm-hmm. What's the purpose of the rag?
Stop it, you ruined it. Trying to keep some of the debris out of it. I ain't even answered.
Yeah. Hey, it was a good shot. It was a good try.
It's good. It's good in theory.
Yeah. Wow, knock all kinds of metal changes out of that.
Yeah, we'll blow it out from this side. And
Where is your air?
I don't know. We probably need to blow it out before we turn it back right side up.
Yeah.
So the hope is to kind of use the piece that we cut out to fill
That'll
where
work
the neck
beautifully.
used to be. Yeah, it looks like it's going to sit in there just nice. It actually fits a lot better than I thought it was going to.
That's because I cut it, you did.
Just a fucking breaker.
Blow the breaker?
Yeah.
Come plug this
Man, that's ugly.
Where's the breaker at?
behind that sign.
Grinder will make it pretty.
Like I said, I don't wear much aluminum. That's some nasty shit, too.
It is. Yeah, that's what I was telling you, especially about this pipe up here. Everybody that's ever welded any of that damn cheap Chinese pipe for me has complained that it's just dirty aluminum.
Ain't that cool?
Pretty nifty idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we don't like much, man.
Go 1.5 inches.
I'll take 2 inches out of that pipe.
Yeah.
On this side,
It's going to have to be on the hose.
Like I say.
well, on the other side. Take it out this side so it goes down
That's
up
what I'm
here.
talking about.
All right, let's set this.
Yeah.
Good. Race car hood, 2-man job. God dang it. He's recording that shit.
That is much better. Look at that.
I think you might be good.
Yeah. It might be touching the top of the hood, but it ain't going to hurt it. Is it?
Alright, now that work.
That's going to work, right?
Clean that off.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so we got our charge pipe. The only thing we got to do, we got to add us a place in the side here for our intake temp sensor. Looks like we're going to start getting our pipes from the intercooler to the turbos. We're coming off the intercooler with 90s on both sides, and then long 90s, or 90 couplers, and then long aluminum 90s from the kit. And I think we're about to jack the car up so we got more room to work under here. But you can see we're just kind of wrapping around my air deflector here that puts air up to the radiator. And the idea is we're going to try to make this 90 and the 90, or I mean make this coupler and the coupler at the turbo the only 2 couplers on each side. We're going to try to build this with just all one long solid pipe.
These will be here in 45 minutes.
You tell them they better make it 44.
I think they're 37 to 47 minutes.
You went right in the middle there. I see what you did.
Okay.
Alright.
That's gonna be coming down right in there somewhere.
We've got
Where's
some,
that straight pipe at?
that's why I was just
I was looking for it. Oh, where's that? Oh, it's in this box.
yeah, we've got some straights in there. It should be 4, I think. I think there's like 4 of everything. It's like putting together a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. I don't like it, man. That'd have to be shorter. But that's pretty damn close to where that needs to be.
And then another 90 would bring it right to it, just about, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Another one of the short 90s, I mean.
yeah. Which I've cut this off.
Right. You want some tape?
Well, what do you want to do here? You want to weld this shit together? Or you put-
Yeah, that's what I'd like for it to just be one long
Okay.
solid pipe on both sides.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The less couplers in it, the less places it could blow apart. You know.
Right.
Do you want to tape it with that aluminum tape?
Well, maybe. See, that one's got too long of a net. Yeah, get a roll of that aluminum tape.
Is that aluminum tape laying up here, Ray?
Yeah.
So we had a little change of plans. We decided to go ahead and try the couplers for now, just to make things a little faster and easier. And we plumbed this whole thing. I only had to cut one pipe. That pipe right there, we had to shorten it about 3 or 4 inches. Other than that, we were able to just use the couplers and all the pre-bent pieces out of the kit we bought, and it tucked in pretty tight, guys. See up there, goes up to the turbo. Same here. So the idea is, hopefully these couplers will hold everything together. If it starts blowing couplers, then at that point we'll go back and talk about maybe making solid pipe. But I think this is going to do okay. It looks good. Everything fits good. So we got our charge pipe off, and we've marked where the blow-off valve is going to go. So looking at it here, blow-off valve is just going to be right over here on the driver's side. I thought about running 2 just for looks, but I mean, it's pointless, guys. We just need one blow-off valve, so she's going to go there. Pretty much it. Everything's tacked together. Blow-off valve is going to be right there. That's it, boys. That's the whole turbo setup, all tacked up. Now Brad gets to take it all back apart and finish weld everything. But oh yeah, she looks pretty, guys. Look at all that. Look at all that. I'm not disappointed at all. It's gonna look good, man. Hopefully it works as good as it looks too. So I guess over next week or weekend, whatever, he's already marked these. He's going to be cutting these pipes off. I think I said earlier in the video, but just like the first set we made, he'll be cutting them off about 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch outside the fender on both sides. Finish welding everything together, and then I guess we'll probably put it back together one more time just to test fit after the finish welding. And then she goes back to my house and we start on oil lines and vacuum lines and all that. That's sexy, dude. That's sexy as fuck.
Look at it from the front. Okay. That's the stainless pipes underneath.
Oh yeah.
When we was over here, he was working on the trailer.
Yep. Yeah, you can see, but they don't hang down below the air dam there. So should be plenty of clearance. Do final test here, make sure the hood fits. Yep, hood fits on. Oh yeah, yeah, we're not hitting it all. Heck yeah, guy. That's the way you do it, man. You don't even look like shit now. Hood's on, it's all covered up. I like it. It's a good job, man.
That's good.
Good job. I'll tell you my plans, what I'm gonna do with the paint, with the hood, and oh yeah. You guys don't get to hear about that yet. But that's it, guys. All the hard popping's done. Hot side's done, cold side's done. We're gonna work on the China vet a little bit at the house. The next video you see is gonna be of the China vet, some stuff that happened in it recently. I'm not too happy about. But once he gets all this finish welded, then we'll get this car back to the house and, you know, get everything else done. We gotta run drain line, feed line, all the vacuum lines, the 4-port Mac solenoid or Mac valve for boost control, and after that we'll get her fired up and we'll be boosted. We're gonna thank Brad once again for doing all the welding and fabrication on this sucker.
But it ain't done yet.
And thank you guys for watching. Now get out in the garage, get something done, and I'll see you next time here on Bad Luck Garage.